Hello my friends, and welcome to the channel today, your channel for fun and adventure in the out of doors. Okay, now I haven't been able to get out to film very much content lately, and the simple reason for that is that I have made a career change in my life, and therefore I don't have the freedoms that I used to have, and that's fine. I mean, there's things in life have to change sometimes, so I've made a career change. That being said, I still have material that I've been sitting on. So today we're going to take a look back to 2019 at my very first bikepacking trip. Now, the reason why I didn't ever produce this video for you guys is because in 2019, being on this side of the camera, I was very nervous. More nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, so to speak. So in this video, there's a lot of a lot. So, what I figured is that if you can't hide something, make a show of it. Now, to produce this one, I decided, okay, I'll throw this one out there. We'll take a look at my very first experience bikepacking, and we'll also turn it into a bit of a contest. So, if you can tell me exact number of how many times you hear the word ah, but, and, all of them. If you can tell me the correct number for that, I will send you a free print of one of my most favorite pictures I took in the backcountry, and your answer can be emailed to leathertrampexpeditions at gmail.com. And this way, I'm not going to let everybody piggyback on one right answer. So I'll put all the details of the contest in the description below. It's just a fun way that I can produce this one, because if I don't do something like a contest, there's no way that I could possibly put out this video with all the ahs that you're going to hear in it. So just to have a little bit of fun with it and taking a look at my first experience bikepacking. All right, let's go. Hey everybody, Leather Tramp here with you. What's going on, people? I'd like to welcome everybody back to this exciting adventure today. This is crazy. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. That's the whole theme of this one today. Let's get to the brass tacks of it. This is my birthday weekend, so I didn't want to sit around at home, and that sun is really bright off the water. And so I thought, what the heck, I want to go and try something different. I'm working on a project this winter for trying out some bikepacking. So what I've done is I've taken the Hulk. For any of you that don't follow any of my other social media stuff, this bike is called the Hulk. I also have the Superman, and I have the Dark Knight. I've never bikepacked before. I've never bikepacked before, and today's my first day. So what I did was I jerry-rigged the Hulk to carry some gear, because basically I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I don't know, sorry, get that camera and the sun out of your face. I don't know how to set up a bike properly. I don't know any of that kind of stuff, because I've never done it before. I mean, unless you've done it before, you don't know what's going on. It's like your first time backpacking. What do I bring? You bring the whole house plus the kitchen sink. So here I am. So what I've done is I've taken some wood and I've just carried it in here into the forks like this. I put a screw in here so it wouldn't bounce out. I got a piece of wood here so it wouldn't flop up, and there's a lot of weight on there, so I'm hyperextending my forks. But whatever, man. It's the Hulk. It's meant to do this. This is the reason why I own this bike. On the back end, I took 2 extra handlebars. As you can see, this should be where your grips are, here and here. And I just duct taped the living snot out of it to make a rear carrier. Like I say, man, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. So where I came to is came down here to the DRPT, the Duff Robin Parkway Trail. It's to Lockport from here is 44 kilometers. So now I came down here to scout out where the start of the Duff Robin Provincial Parkway Trail is, because the thing that interests me also is that we're also on part of the Trans-Canada Trail, the Great Trail. And so I came down here. Now this water that you see here, this is our floodway. This is what takes the extra water out of the Red River of the North, which is breaching its banks right now. And I'll show you some pictures that I just took last week of that happening. This was bone dry. I walked all the way down to the very bottom of it, and there wasn't like I was scratching dirt. I wanted to see how much water I needed to carry. But we have had unprecedented amounts of rain. We had a huge snowstorm blow through and just absolutely devastate our area. In fact, they had evacuated 20 northern villages because most of them still don't have hydro from that storm. So there's 20 villages in the north that were evacuated. This is what carries the excess water from the Red of the North breaching its banks. Well, the Red of the North breached its banks, and the floodway is at almost full capacity. It can come up more, about another 10 or 12 feet, maybe 15 feet, but right up to that road there. It'll come right up to the bottom of the bridge. It has room to do that. Here's my problem, is that this pathway, I know there's a bridge probably about 5 kilometers down there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get under it with all this water. So the adventure is about to begin. So let's see, the weather today, I left under perfectly blue sky. As you can see, that's kind of changing, but maybe these clouds will blow out and give us a beautiful day. The temperature is supposed to get up to plus 9 degrees, down to minus 5 tonight. We are camping out, we're fully geared. No authorized, don't leave. Trail's only open from dawn to dusk. No unauthorized motorized vehicles, and no camping or open fires permitted. Well, that's fine. We're hoping to get to Birdshill Provincial Park from here. Duff Robin Provincial Park we're on part of it. And that is that area over to the woods, and into the woods. That's all Duff Robin Provincial Park. So we want to go from one provincial park 44 kilometers to the next provincial park, and we're going to see if we can make that happen. Now it's been 10 or 15 kilometers for me just to get here. I took it slow. It took me an hour and 15 minutes, say, to get here because of my jerry-rigged setup I have on the Hulk for carrying this gear. Like I say, I don't even know if I'm going to like doing this, but I'm going to tell you, I've had a blast so far coming through to get to the other side of the perimeter. We're out of the city of Winnipeg right now, and now we're just going to take this trail. I was going to hike it, but when I came down to scope this area out, I noticed how big and wide it was, and I was like, well, you know, I want to start researching on what it's going to take to bike pack, and there's not a better way to research how to bike pack than to actually go bike packing. And so this way, over the winter time, as I build my project, I'll know, you know, where I want weight, where I don't want weight, how much weight I want on my steering, do I want my steering loose? I don't know. There's so many questions to be answered on this trip, and that's a good reason why I'm out here today, guys. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get one of these guys in me, G2G protein bar, 18 grams of protein. It's a 70 gram bar. This one is almond and chocolate chip. I want to give a shout out to my good bro, Bryce is his name, and I love that guy, man. Love you, brother. Anyways, he supplies me with these. and I can't thank him enough. So anyways, I'm gonna get some water in me, I'm gonna get a little snack in me, and then we're gonna hit the trail, guys, because it's already 10 after 11, and we'll get into talking more about the bike build. It only happened last night, and well, I'll just tell you right now. I was thinking about bike packing, but I don't have racks, I don't have pannier bags, I don't have any of that kind of stuff. I started building this thing about 6 o'clock last night, and it took me basically till about midnight to get it built and packed, and then I didn't like the way that it was packed. So this morning, from about 6 to 8, I repacked, I tore everything apart, I repacked everything, and then by the time I got another coffee in me, some breakfast, and blah blah blah, well, here we are now, about 10 to 15 kilometers in just to get to the start of the trip. It's 10 after 11, and yeah, gonna have a snack. The wind is starting to really pick up, but it's kind of blowing in my favor. So we're heading Nobo on this one, and the wind seems to be coming half-ass Nobo. So yeah, I'm gonna get this in me and get going, and hope that these guys stay beautiful for me. All right, guys, we'll catch up a little bit down the trail. Hey guys, we are underway, and for any of you who have never been in the prairies before, welcome to the prairies. It's really wet and saturated, which is okay, because the stones that I'm riding on, they don't seem to be as loose as if it would be dry. I think it would be a lot more slippery, slidery kind of thing like that. Just trying to be careful about where I'm riding, because I don't want to get like 45 kilometers somewhere and have this thing start falling apart on me, and then how am I gonna lug all this gear and bike back, right? So, but got a bit of a decent clip going on here, and I mean, one thing, I'm just amazed at the amount of water. With the Assiniboine River is flooded, the Red River, the north is flooded. Our floodway is coming close to being flooded. What's this little marker say? Kilometer 3. So, like I said, we're just getting started, and yeah, here we are. Okay, well, I'm getting in some washboard here, so put you away. And oh, wait a minute, I lost a glove. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, time to go away. I gotta get my stuff together here. I'm really so super digging this trip so far. 5K's in, it's just awesome. So here's one of the, I think there's 11 bridges I have to get under, and I don't know if they're all gonna be passable, but I'm gonna leave you guys tuned in. Let's hit this bridge here and see what kind of trouble we're gonna be getting ourselves into. And I'm really digging this bike packing thing. It's I mean, if I had the weight down lower, like in pannier bags, instead of being right up on top, you know, I better get a couple hands here on the handlebars. This is probably going to be very shaky, and I apologize, but we're kind of ripping down this hill right now. Oh. Shit. Sorry guys. Oh, there's mud. Alright, at least this bridge is passable. I don't care about the mud and stuff. Oh, I hurt my tooth holding the camera like that. Ripping down that hill. I had forgot that I don't have a front brake. Boy. Yeah, so ripping down that hill, I realized that the camera and the brake are on the same hand. So I had to quick switch over there. Alright, get to the top of this guy. This wind's really kind of picking up, but for today, I'm lucky. It's kind of in my favor. Not exactly, but it's better than a headwind, that's for sure. Alright. Whew. A couple gears. Get back up to some speed. You know, I love my biking. There's one thing about me in biking. My legs like to be at that same RPM all the time. Doesn't matter what speed I'm going. It's like my groove, you know? Oh, this is so fun. Okay, looks like we got another bridge coming up. Show you a little bit of the countryside here, of the prairies. It's, I thought when I first moved here, I was, what the heck am I getting into? No big trees, no big rock, no big water. The water part was wrong, I didn't know. But it holds a special beauty all of its own. Creating fish habitat. The seine, that had something to do with the seine. I'm trying to make a little bit of miles here, because it's exactly 12:01 right now, and I'm only at like kilometer 6 maybe, I don't know, 7, and it gets dark. It'll be pitch black by 6:30, so at least 4 o'clock would be a nice time to get, you know, to camp somewhere, and I'm pretty sure I'll make it, but I won't if I stop at every little thing. Okay, here we go again, downhill. I got my finger covering the brake. Single finger always covers the brake. And away we go. What are we in for? Woo, we took up speed with this much weight, that's for sure. Holy shit, did we ever pick up speed. I'm really happy with the way wow, fuck, I didn't see that. Excuse my language. Woo. I'm really happy with the way I had this bike balanced. Washouts here. Alright, get slowed down again here. Bending the camera and frickin' my Joby, I mean. But some of this stuff, you know, we can take a look at. Again, come back to the same trail. That's Highway 59. That Highway 59 heads north, so I must be heading west. I'm confused. But some people on the trail here, so we'll turn the camera. And we'll get up here and we'll see what this sign has to say. Oh, it's another parking area. So this parking area is kilometer 8, Prairie Grove. Oh, what's this? It's got a Falcon on it. The trail is 45 kilometers long. You can walk, run, bike, or ski as much or little as you like, blah, blah, blah. Watch for the, Swainson's hawk. Watch for the Swainson's hawk hunting ground squirrels in the skies over the floodway. Okay. Well, we haven't, according to this map, even made a dent. So, guys, you know, oh look, there's a channel over there. Some sort going on. This is new. This is all brand new to me. I have never been down here before, but it's kind of fascinating. But I think we need to make some miles. Put the camera away until something like kick-ass comes up. Alright guys? Right on. Alright guys, well it is 5 after 1. I'm at kilometer 18 of the trail, and oh, some sun. Awesome. It's funny how the sun's shining down on me. I have just realized that I've made a huge error, and it's an error I've never in my life ever made before. I tore everything apart, I repacked everything. I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh. When I repacked this morning, I was sure I was set and ready to go. So I just pulled up here under this bridge and get out of the wind, stop down, get some fluids in me, check the bike over, make sure everything's okay, nothing's rubbing, chain's good, you know, do all that kind of fun stuff, and fuel up, have some lunch. Yeah, I forgot my food bag. I got no food. I got no coffee, I got no food, I got no nothing, no snacks, I got nothing. So the last thing I had to eat was that breakfast at early this morning, and then that power bar, or the protein bar, 18 kilometers ago. Now I'm carrying fuel, I'm carrying pots, I'm carrying coffee mugs, I'm carrying all this extra gear, and I have not a stitch of food. Nothing. Incredible. I don't... So it took me 10 to 15 kilometers to get to the trailhead. So let's say 12. I'm at kilometer 18 now. That's 30 k's into my trip from home. I'm 30 k's from home. What do I do? I guess birthday goes without food this year. I mean, I was expecting, no, I wasn't expecting cake and candles and presents and stuff like that. But I also wasn't expecting to let myself down the way I just did. Incredible, man. Incredible. Oh well, I'm going to sit here for another couple of minutes. I have yet to get some water in me. So I'm going to pull some water off the bag. And let's see, I got a strap hanging down here. I guess I better take care of this guy from getting caught up in the wheel. Don't need any other problems. But yeah, the bike seems to be running well. I'm feeling well. I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry right now. But that's pretty disappointing. But so yeah, we're going to get some fluids in us. And I guess at this point it's going to be a lot of fluids in me. So I'd try to take away that hunger feeling and carry on. The trip continues. But yeah, I dropped the ball on this one. Son of a gun. Alright, well, I gotta get some fluids in me. And we'll get out of here. We'll keep going. Put the jacket on just to keep the wind off me. Keep that warmth. But pretty disappointing, man. Pretty disappointing. Alright. We'll get some fluids and we'll keep going. We've been hungry before. Hey guys. Well, I can tell you, the conditions have certainly taken a change for the worse since I stopped down there and realized I forgot all my food. And have a look. The wind is just howling. It's making it a little difficult right now. I'm tired. Against this wind. Hold on. wind is just howling. Whew. Skies are dark. I don't know. No food. This might be this might turn into survival mode, not birthday mode. Like I'm just losing time here. Kilometer 24. So colder than I should. I'm gonna get up here to this bridge and I'm gonna see where I am. And I'm gonna make a call. I might just turn around, I don't know. This is my first time bikepacking. I don't want to. Guys, here we are, kilometer 30 on the trail. Tired. I'm absolutely starving, which is my own damn fault. But I gotta show you something that's hilarious. This is the way we came from. This is the way we're going. And at kilometer 30, I guess somebody had the brainiac idea when they were digging the floodway out to push a whole shitload of dirt into a big hill. Those posts there, that's a chairlift. And that's the engine down here. The anchor, or whatever. This is the ski resort. Flattest place in Canada. They went ahead and made a 15-second ski ride. I guess that is the resort over there. This is the ski lift. Of course, there's only one. This is why you get out, guys. This is why you do these kind of trips, to explore and find new things. Find things that you never knew would ever exist in life. Like a ski hill in the middle of the Manitoba Prairie. Oh, thank you to the historical site of the floodway. That's, I'm telling you, man, that's the cake right there. So, for me to get to, I don't know, I'm at 30 here. 31 is Garvin Road, which is that bridge right there. And Donald Road, 37. So I think I got about another 7K to go before I can deke into the bush. That wind is gusted. I found some asphalt to ride on, which is awesome. Alright, well, it's, I don't know what time it is, it's about 3:30. I was at kilometer 35. I decided, I've been hungry enough in my life. I made myself a promise a long time ago that whatever happened in my life, I would not be hungry on my birthday. And as far as it goes, I mean, I can always go tomorrow and just pitch a tent and sleep out and whatever. That's not the big deal. The big deal today was to, it's so loud here, was to get some experience with the bike packing. And that's exactly what I did. I got some experience. But as far as it goes, I came back to kilometer 30. We're already crossing the ski hill again. And yeah, I'm gonna head her for home. It'll probably be about 4 hours or 5 hours maybe before I get there. But I'm waking up on my birthday. I'm having a coffee. I'm eating. I'm famished as it is right now. So yeah, we're just gonna call this a day of experience, and that's what it is. Is what it is. I got what I wanted out of the trip, anyways, and to me, that's what's important. So I'm gonna jump on the old ride, and I'm gonna head her. Go get some food, man.